Unlike Microsoft and Sony, Nintendo hasn't really been too keen on sharing any specific information about the hardware power of its upcoming console. I mean, we're only a couple weeks away from launch and there isn't anywhere you can actually find any official specific information about the Switch's hardware. We still don't know how powerful the GPU and CPU are, and we don't even know how much RAM is inside of the Switch. So naturally, people get really excited when any little piece of information about the Switch's hardware does come up. And boy, did people go crazy early yesterday morning when a Reddit post appeared that contained a ton of supposed Switch specs. The details are sourced from 3 developer-only documents covering the console's hardware specs, system features, and other devkit instructions. And while many of what's included may not be relevant to the general public, some of what's there is intriguing to say the least. Most importantly, the documents list the Switch's hardware specs. As you can see, the Switch appears to have a quad-core ARM Cortex A57 CPU that has a maximum speed of 2 GHz. The GPU is a Maxwell-based NVIDIA chip with 256 CUDA cores and a max speed of 1 GHz. As for the RAM, the Switch appears to have 4 GB of it, shared with the VRAM. And speaking of memory, the maximum cartridge limit seems to be 32 GB. Outside of specs, a section titled E-commerce features mentions that the Switch will not have support for free-to-play virtual currencies at launch. Support for DLC and season passes, however, will be available. The feature is expected to appear sometime post-launch. Nobody's been able to verify these documents yet, so they're not official and should be taken with a grain of salt. However, they do go into some pretty extensive detail and everything about them does seem pretty official. But please, until there's any official word from Nintendo, just take this as a rumor. There are a lot more details that you can check out from the documents, and NeoGAF has been poring over them all day. So far, some of the information that came to light talk of a smartphone-style unlock screen for handheld mode, the console's quick menu overlay, how Mii's will be integrated, and much, much more. So how do you guys feel about this information about the Switch's supposed specs? Do you think it's powerful enough to stand up next to the PS4 and the Xbox One? Or do you think that it's gonna fall behind just like the Wii U did last generation? Join me in the comments and let me know what you think. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and subscribe for more Switch videos just like this one. Thanks, and have a great day.